So you're thinking of moving to Jasper County, South Carolina. In today's video, we're gonna look at 3 different houses in 3 different price points, just like we always do, so you can see exactly what you get for the money in Jasper County, South Carolina. And if you stick around to the very end, I'm gonna show you an absolutely magical hidden spot way down a dirt road on the river that only the locals know about. So be sure and stay around to the very end. Let's get started. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Low Country, whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications, so you'll be the first to know everything about the current market in the South Carolina Low Country. My name is David Simcox, host of Low Country Lifestyles and a local realtor. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you and you looking to make their move to the South Carolina Low Country, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're making your move in 3 days or 3 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. So you can be the first to know everything about the South Carolina Low Country. So today we are in Jasper County, South Carolina. And Jasper County is made up of 2 towns or cities primarily. It's a very small county in the southernmost county in South Carolina, right before you get into Georgia. The 2 main cities is the town of Ridgeland and the city of Hardeeville. And right now I'm standing in the town of Ridgeland, and it's a very small town. And Jasper County is really caught in this dichotomy of the old and the new. And this is really represented by where I'm standing right here on US 17 and Main Street in Ridgeland, because Highway 17 used to be the primary route from up north, going from like New York all the way down to Florida. And so back in the heyday, before Interstate 95 was built, Highway 17 was happening. I mean, there was all these hotels up and down this road, tons of gas stations, tons of car dealerships. And then when I-95 was built, this really kind of became a little bit, I don't want to use the term ghost town, but like a lot of small downtown areas across America, it kind of went quiet, kind of like the movie Cars, if you've ever seen that. And it's starting to see a revitalization. People are starting to reinvest and fix up older buildings and historic buildings, and you're seeing little quaint coffee shops come in. And there's really this like old and new in Jasper County. So the old is kind of represented by, I guess, more of like a rural feel. So a lot of people in Jasper County like to hunt and fish and wear camo, and they want big tracts of land, and they like to, they like the great outdoors. But then there's this new part of Jasper County. For example, like developers like D.R. Horton and Margaritaville, Latitude at Margaritaville, they're buying up huge tracts of land that used to be rural land, and they're making these big, huge developments. And so the face of Jasper County is really, really changing. And some people want it to stay rural, and some people want to see a lot of progress and development and change. And I'm sure, the answer is probably somewhere a little bit in the middle. And so today I'm going to show you a little bit of both. So I'm going to take you out and I'm going to show you 3 different houses and 3 different price points like we always do. I'm going to show you kind of a more classic Ridgeland, rural waterfront deep water home that's absolutely incredible. And then I'm going to show you a couple of what I would consider the new Jasper County homes that are in newer developments that are over kind of away from this whole downtown Ridgeland area, and they're actually like 20 miles away, over closer to Bluffton, but they're actually considered Jasper County addresses. So I can show you a little bit what the new face of Jasper County is going to look like. And again, like I said, if you stay till the end, I'm going to show you a hidden secret. Don't go anywhere. Let's get started on house number 1. All right, so I'm here at house number 1, and house number 1 is in a community called Hearthstone Lakes. And Hearthstone is actually in Ridgeland, but not the Ridgeland you're thinking of. So we just shot our intro to this whole segment in downtown Ridgeland, the old school Ridgeland. This is the new school Ridgeland. So this is actually about 20 miles away from downtown Ridgeland, and it's actually only about 5 minutes outside of downtown Bluffton. So it's, even though it's a Ridgeland address, it's actually more of a Bluffton community because you're closer to Bluffton, but it is still considered Jasper County. And this house is just over 2,000 square feet, and it's listed at $480,000. This just gives you an idea of what you could get for the money. It's 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and this is a resale home, meaning it was owned previously by someone else. It was built in 2019, so it's almost a new house. It's got some really, really pretty stone elevation out front. And in this particular community, there is also new homes available. And there's a couple of builders that are building and selling in this community. And like I say to people all the time, you're gonna hear me say a lot of things over and over in these videos. If you are if you're buying a new construction home, whether it's custom home or whether it's like a spec home in a big development, you need a buyer's agent. Whether it's me or someone else, it doesn't matter, you need representation. The sales reps who work at these new construction developments, they're all very, very nice people, but they don't work for you. They work for the builder. They are legally a fiduciary to the builder. They are employees of the builder, and their job is to make the builder as much money as they can. So it doesn't cost you anything to have a buyer's agent represent you. So just look into that. You'll hear me talk about that from time to time. But anyway, this is Hearthstone Lakes. Just gives you an idea of what you can get for around $500,000, $500K. And again, this house will probably be sold by the time you watch this video, but there will be others available in this community from time to time. And now I'm going to jump back in my car. I'm gonna drive around the neighborhood just so you can get a feel for some of the other houses and styles and architecture in this neighborhood. So let's get going. All right, so we're at house number 2, and house number 2 is in an active adult community called Latitude, Margaritaville. It's a Jimmy Buffett themed active adult community for folks that are over 55. And this house here with the golf cart in the driveway, it's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just over 2,000 square feet, and it is listed for $750,000. And again, this just gives you an idea for what you get for the money. As always, this house will probably be sold by the time you watch this video, but there will be other houses in this community that will be for sale. And they have different styles of homes in this community. They have attached like villa style homes. They have standalone homes. They have some that are called cottages, and they're all different price points. I would say on the low end, you're gonna be in the 400s, and then on the higher end, you know, you're getting up to 700,000+. It's a really, really cool community though. It's a Jimmy Buffett themed community. You can see all the pastel colors remind you of like South Florida and the beach. They've got tons of amenities, so they have a resort style pool. They have pickleball courts, they have clubs, they have dog parks, they have live music, I think every single day of the week, because it is a Jimmy Buffett thing, so of course they want live music. They've got a bar, they've got a restaurant, and they don't have a golf course here on site, but there is a golf course across the street over at Hilton Head Lakes, I think is the name of it, and there is some reciprocity there, so you can use that. This is a 2019 house, so it's fairly new, but there are also new homes being built in here. Currently there is a wait list, and I think there's about a year to two wait to get into this community. They're telling me that everybody who is on the wait list will eventually get a house, so it's not a matter of if, it's more a matter of when. So if you would enjoy this style of living, and you're 55 plus, at least one member of the household is 55 plus, you could put your name on the wait list, and eventually you'll get a house. And again, I'm going to reiterate, because I always do, there's a few resale homes that pop up in this neighborhood, but the majority of them are new home sales. And like I always say on all my videos, if you're going to buy a new home, get a buyer's agent. It doesn't matter if it's me or if it's some other wonderful agent. Get a good qualified agent to represent you, because the new home sales consultants, although they're lovely people, and some of them are some of my best friends, they work for the builder. They are a fiduciary to the builder, and their job is to make their boss as much money, and they're not going to sell you a house for less if you don't use an agent. So have an agent represent you and your needs. It doesn't cost you anything. They pay the commissions out of their side, and it helps to have another set of eyes looking at the contract, and God forbid something comes up down the road during the process of building. We've been through these things before, so we know how to help you navigate anything that might come up. But anyway, again, roughly $750,000 in Latitude Margaritaville. Now, as always, I'm going to drive around the neighborhood, give you a feel for some of the other houses in this neighborhood, and then we're going to move on to house number 3. But this is like new school Jasper County, right? This is actually in Hardeeville, and this is the future of Jasper County. This is not the old school Jasper County that I talked about earlier. This is new school. All right, let's get going and drive around. So as a bonus on house number 2, I thought it would be appropriate to show you just a couple of the amenities around here at Latitude Margaritaville. They've got Latitude Bar and Chill. They've got this outdoor bar. Then right back here, they've got a huge, you probably can't see it, but it's a huge outdoor resort style pool, and there's service by the pool. Over here, you've got a movie theater and performing center. Over here, you've got an outdoor pavilion where they have live music all the time. You've got the fitness center with millions of dollars worth of fitness equipment over there. And then right on the other side of all these buildings right here, you've got tons of pickleball courts. And there's a bunch of guys out there playing today. But if you look around, you'll see there's some golf carts parked out here. Everybody's golf karting around here. Really, really a cool way to enjoy your active years over 55. So this is just a little sneak peek. I'm sure we'll do more videos on Latitude Margaritaville, but these are the amenities for house number 2. All right, so I'm here at house number 3, and house number 3 is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home listed at $950,000. And it's in Ridgeland, and it's actually in this little community called Knowles Island. And this is classic old school Jasper County, like I was talking about, the old and the new. And the thing that makes this house absolutely incredible that you can't see back there is that this is on just over an acre of land, and it's actually on deep water, 24/7 deep water with a dock. It's on Boyd Creek. And just to give you a comparison, if you were to buy this same house 20 minutes away in Bluffton on deep water, you would easily be at about $6 million. So for just under $1 million, and 20 minutes from Bluffton, you're getting a deep water home with ocean access on over an acre of land. And one of the coolest things about this little community here is they also have a community dock and they have a community boat ramp. So even if you ended up not buying this house will probably be sold by the time you guys watch this video. But there are other houses in this community that maybe are not on the water that you can get for less than $1 million. But they also have access to that community dock and that community boat ramp. And there's only a few houses in this neighborhood, so it's not really big, but I mean, absolutely gorgeous out here. If you look around, you'll see, a lot of times you'll see deer walking through here, people out, you know, walking their dogs, riding their golf carts around. Everybody knows everybody. And there's also a really cool fishing pier right at the entrance of this neighborhood. But that's house number 3. Remember to stick around so I can show you my secret spot down a long dirt road that only the locals know about. Before we get to that, I'm just gonna drive around this neighborhood so you guys can get a feel for some of the other houses in this community. And let's get going. All right, guys, we're here. I told you if you stuck around to the end, I was gonna show you my hidden secret, my hidden gem. This is Bolin Hall Landing, just down Bolin Hall Road. And to get here, you actually have to go down about 4 miles of dirt road. And as you're going down that dirt road, there's these big oak trees with Spanish moss draping off of them. And you feel like you're driving through a tunnel of oak trees. It's absolutely gorgeous. And when you get here, this is what you get to see. This is just absolutely incredibly gorgeous out here. This is actually, I've got a cool story about this place because I've got some friends that moved here from California. Their name is Nate and Rachel. They go to my gym. My wife and I also own a functional fitness gym, which I'm sure you'll hear me talk about in some other videos. But they came to me and Rachel said, "You'll never believe I stumbled upon this awesome little spot and we're gonna have our wedding out there." And this is actually the spot that she found. So we were right here on this dock and she was set up. They had a musician, they had a pastor, and we had people out on the dock in chairs. And it was the most gorgeous, amazing little ceremony with this incredible backdrop. Again, this is a secret spot that only the locals know about, so I really hope that they don't get mad at me for sharing this with you guys. But I hope you enjoyed seeing this. I hope you enjoyed seeing the 3 different houses and the 3 different price points. And again, if I can help you find your low country lifestyle, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. And until next time, my name is David Simcox, and it was a pleasure being with you today, and have a wonderful day.